The Hutts have proven themselves to be a constant source of problems on the back line of our forces, consistently attacking our base on Ubrikia. But while we continue to try to defend our northern borders against the Empire in the corporate sector, Akbar is leading a fleet into the heart of the Hutt territories, seizing Nar Shaddaa and setting us up for an assault on Mulatan and Nal Hutta. Alright, we are back with regular episodes for the New Republic after focusing primarily on the CIS last week, getting that playthrough started, but we're sitting over Mulatan and we're also right next to Nal Hutta, so let's get that invasion going first. We'll just trigger it, then take a second to look across the map and see how we're doing, since it has been a little bit. But we have Gulbringi still building stuff in the west. We're going to have Gaverson there giving us a good discount. We've taken down the Yavithans. That's going to be the biggest thing here for really getting us rolling. So I might actually send Gaverson around the rest of the galaxy a little bit, because Argao is going to be a great place for a trade port. There's going to be a few more planets over here that we can really get some trade going on. We already have a trade port over Commonor, so that's a good one. And even Roche is going to be a place where a trade port would be nice, because, well, the Empire is going to be able to attack us from there. The Hutts aren't going to be able to anymore. So we'll just let our Viscount build for a little while longer. We'll see if we can get Leia to build up the defenses on Antimeridius. And I am going to move Luke or Leia back to Antimeridius once we're out of this battle. So I think we're doing okay. Once we have the Hutts figured out, we will turn on Cruel once again and see how much we regret that with the Empire. All right, so our first infantry are coming in. Let's send them over to the west to get another landing zone. Well, the bulk of them, a big chunk of them, are going to get the turbo laser to support them. Also the Viper droids. We're going with some special case production stuff here. Alright, I don't think I'm going to bring in Corrin on this one just yet. Maybe if we come in from the west as well, he could be deployed. But, let's see, we're about to get up to the landing zone. There's the planetary shield there. So let's see if we can get all of you guys up there. Alright, let's actually get some free runners, more AACs, and T2Bs. I kind of want to make this side fairly speedy so they can get up to the fights we want to be in. Alright, you guys gotta deploy. Mostly we've got anti-structure damage over here. So let's ooh, that's actually good. Let's stay over here and we'll get Rogue Squadron to go be our anti-infantry on that side. Alright, you guys have got to come over and take out some of the Guardian droids. Alright, that one's going to go down. I'm going to pull these guys out, because that seems like that could become a problem. We don't want to get too much over here. We've got a lot of enemy units that are visible there, but a lot seems to be just the infantry that we should be able to deal with fairly easily. Okay, let's take out these turrets. Wedge is good. He's not dying yet. All right, let's go on there. There will be a slight change to the stream schedule this week as well. The Wednesday stream for recording either this campaign or the CIS campaign or both, that'll happen a bit earlier. Normally it's at 7 p.m. Eastern, but we'll be doing it at about 4 p.m. Eastern this week, just because I have a thing to do Wednesday night, but I do want to still get that recording stream in. I've been backing off the streaming a little bit, putting more time into some other stuff, especially this month. But I do want to make sure I'm doing at least those every week, and then the Sunday ones where possible. Let's see, we've got most of these guys down. We should be able to get up to this victory point now. But this will be an extra shipyard for us if we decide to build that all the way up. But most importantly, it'll be no shipyard for them. Okay, rogues, get out of there.
Commander, I'm here, sir. Take cover!
Because once we get into Nal Hutta, that'll be much better. There is the issue where the Hutts were not building what they should be with Butana, so they haven't been getting a lot of their better ships from Butana Hutta while defending. But Bob has fixed the AI problems causing that.
Yes, sir. As you wish.
So in the next release, that should be a bit smoother for everyone. We'll have more Hutts to worry about,
Transport here.
or more to worry about with Hutts when they are defending.
Suppressive fire! Watch your side!
It was basically all of the upgrades that are used to put their stuff in Butana Hutta for the AI. They were kind of seeing them as the same value, so they just built the first thing all the time.
Transport ready.
All right,
Target.
that I think is the only. Yep, there we go.
We've lost a build pad.
So, got another hero down. We have Mulatan, and
Constructing.
it's a bit worrying to move everything away going to Nal Hutta, but this is also a slightly weaker fleet. But we have Akbar. I'm just gonna put you on Mimban.
Complete.
We can always keep an eye out there. Oh, and Sov can go over there.
Imminent.
Even better.
Tactical battle imminent.
Sov came in actually at the right time. Thank you, Sov, for saving us from the infantry that wanted to invade there. Because they definitely have some ships at Elysia, and they also have them at like Nimban and further north. But let's see. I'm gonna bring Akbar in there. We have Way of the Road. We have
We're moving now.
Beauty of Ryloth, Bigger Fish. He was an MC80 boy. Kraken can't draw.
Orders received.
And get our ISD up front and Defatigable. There we go. Because they're going to have a big garrison from this. Plus they have the ships themselves, and they might bring in some Juvards from Butana Hutta. Oh, that's unfortunate for you.
Star Destroyer standing by.
We just have so much.
Y-Wing Squadron reporting.
All right. Let's try to take these out separately. Get those fighters in. Like, we have enough fighters here that I'm kind of less worried about that.
Y-Wing standing
Let's
by.
get the K-Wings
All power to the
onto
engine.
this.
A-Wing Squadron
And I'm gonna hopefully be able to
Cruiser standing by.
stop this. Alright, A-Wings.
starting our attack.
We've got to get these bombers. That's
Starting my
job
run.
number one. And it's like, it's mostly the garrisons that are coming up now.
I've been hit. Give the word. Changing course to here in hell.
Alright, H-Wing, come on.
Good is gone.
B-Wings, get up to that Karaga.
Yes, come on.
Alright, I like that they're coming for the MC-80B.
Our target priority is the
Because I'd rather not lose our other stuff.
I've been hit.
Alright, there, it's coming, it's all coming in.
Try not to let one on your tail. We're going in. I need help here.
V-Wing here. We're ready, Admiral.
Awaiting orders. Take out the missile.
Okay, I think we're gonna be able to hold on to this. So let's make sure we just have the bombers focused down. And I think we've done
There's one on me.
most of them. Actually, there's a couple in this grouping. Like, we have Akbar.
Awaiting your orders.
So we have...
I've got one on me.
Ooh, you're gonna get up there. I think we are gonna lose engines on that. I'm gonna try to pull you back a little bit. A lot of our chonkier ships are not gonna be in the front right now, but we have done
I've got my approach back.
a lot of damage to their main
Awaiting orders. Reporting in.
their main missiles.
Readying weapons. Frigate reporting.
Their shields are mostly down. They're pulling up some of the Karagas now, but that's
Taking fire.
all making it out. I think we'll be able to win this by continuing our juggling.
Form up.
Yeah, I just need you to get back. I'm gonna send this pair over to this Karaga. You're gonna stay on that Karaga.
Weapons armed.
I'm hit.
I hear you loud
I'm in
and clear.
range.
And you need to brace, because you're getting
Frigate responding.
hit up by them. Okay, Wedge, let's try to get these guys. And I'm gonna try to also get some fire on their smaller ships as well. Because we've taken out the shields on a lot of those.
You're moving to
We
engage.
can't let them
Reporting in. Lasers.
slide through, especially with some of this anti-fighter that's coming in. Ooh, those bombers are coming down. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna spin around now. What are we looking at, bomber-wise?
Narrowing position. Standing by.
I'm gonna, okay, move you up a little bit, move you up a little bit. Anything that can still potentially do a little bit of tanking for us, you move up a little bit.
Just give us a target.
You go from little bit to little bit, and then that's how we stay alive. Alright, Akbar and this MC-80 regular one? Yeah, just Justice. You need to stay on those Karagas. And we're gonna move Beauty of Ryloth up to this next Karaga, which you can take out with 80 Boy. Alright, let's move them forward a little bit. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. Because we're mostly trying to deal with some of these backline frigates now that are taking out our fighters before we can commit to another attack. Bombers, they did a great job against a lot of the bigger ships. That's where a lot of our upfront damage came from. You guys are holding that off. Alright, let's bring the Dauntless in position, because its ability will be back soon too. Not that there should actually be too much left alive to
Calling for me, sir.
hold us off there, or to need to block there.
Ready for your orders.
Reporting.
Alright, we're starting to get you guys back in.
Point one. Eliminating target.
And there we go.
I'm on them.
Enemies
in range.
These are all dumb bombs that are going to be coming in. No, we got there in time with the rockets. So the Dauntless can save itself. Alright, that's coming away.
Attack formation.
And we should be able to take a second to
standing by.
just deal with the fighters that are still around us. Maybe give some time for shields to come back up a little bit.
Reporting in. Locking on. Ready for duty.
There we go. We got them all.
Suggest.
Well, there's still some warlords over there. But I'm gonna start moving our fleet over this way, because I want to come in on the right side. Or, like, that was a terrible way to phrase it. I want them to go this way, our right. I was looking at a left, but...
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Standing by.
Alright, there's still gonna be a chunk of bombers coming through. Let's get the A-Wings over there. With them.
An excellent tactic.
Yes,
And I'm gonna make sure some of the
Acknowledged.
less healthy ones are farther away.
Yes, Commander.
But we should be able to break through pretty quickly with the ships we have. So here, let's get you guys over there. I'm gonna keep the A-Wings on that. I'm gonna keep Rogue Squadron on some of them as well. Get power to shields on whatever we can. And let's get in now.
Should we go around for another pass?
affirmative.
You I'm gonna send out.
Rendezvous at mark. I am ready for your orders.
There we go.
I'm in
Alright, don't go too far in.
We'll show.
Roger that.
A lot of our shields should be okay now.
I am with you. Moving into
Nope, buddy, stop it. Okay, I'm gonna send you around that way, because you should be able to pull out before you get too close,
Try not to let one on your tail.
Commander,
or before you get too damaged, rather. Pull them in, pull you in a little bit.
in your command. Yes, Commander. Dauntless heavy cruiser reporting.
At least that's drawing some of the fire that would otherwise be going for stuff that's gonna stay in our front line. Bombers, please. You know what? Let's actually get that way. A-Wings, this way.
Full speed.
I do get asked a fair bit why I don't use hotkeys. So now you can see the mic is on a boom. Before it wasn't. It was on my desk. So I wasn't ever able to reach my keyboard before. So I got used to playing without hotkeys. And I don't really like hotkeys to begin with. But I also, I think it's generally easier to track what I'm doing if I'm doing everything with the mouse. So I mostly just don't touch my keyboard when I'm playing. At least on the tactical level. So that's generally why I'm not using command groups and stuff. But yeah, that comes up every few months. But let's see, who has power to shields that they can just throw on? Let's do that. And Rogue Squadron, get them.
We're ready, Admiral.
You're gonna come back around. You actually did manage to survive in most important ways.
Moving to attack position.
I copy. Let's do some damage.
Commander?
So that's Beauty of Ryloth. You're gonna come back in here. I don't think they're gonna be able to take anything out with the structure. I think we came in at the right angle. We were concentrated correctly.
Confirmed.
Juggled the aggro as much as we needed to. Alright, yeah.
Cruiser report.
So they are getting some damage on our Dauntless, but I just need to maybe spread out a little bit more up here. I don't think it'll actually matter all that much. I think we have enough of a firepower advantage on the station that it's not super problematic.
Yes, Commander.
Look out!
Let's get around there.
Have them in our sight.
And let's get all the bombers on that.
Mon Calamari frigate ready. Open fire on those laser
Reporting in.
Okay, they got through almost half of the health there.
Is at your command.
Better than I was thinking they'd do,
Where to, Commander?
Endurance class at your disposal, sir.
but that should be the end of it.
I've got it lined
No, especially if you guys will shoot the turbo lasers before the...
Reporting in.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, we're getting shields back. Alright, there we go. We got ourselves most of the huts.
Picking up signals.
Full mark.
Like, they still have a good chunk of planets left that we will want to take away from them. But they shouldn't be able to mount any further offensives. I don't think I quite want to turn on Cruel yet. Oh, we're starting to get some Putanas in here. It would be much more threatening if that was a Vontor
do you suggest?
instead of just the Juvar.
Affirmative. Ready. May the force. Heavy cruisers.
Right, there we go.
Standing by. Weapons ready.
In attack formation.
Once we destroy that Juvard, we will be getting ready for the invasion of Nal Hutta on the ground.
The enemy has been defeated. Construction complete.
Karaga. I think it makes most sense to put you over there.
I'll be there.
Construction complete.
Alright, Liberation. We failed Araco. We still need a stable round 40 infrastructure by week 49. That's possible for X4 gunship groups. Well, I'm kind of doing that anyways. I wanted you building stuff over here.
Vehicle in production.
Just want to double check if there's any...
Unit in production. Vehicle in production.
Constructing.
No, why would there be a...
Constructing unit. Unit in production.
Any patron units on the
Vehicle in
lower
production.
tier left?
Constructing unit.
There are two
Vehicle in
Coronas.
production.
We'll get those there.
Unit in
I think there's a bunch of endurances still. Yeah, there's a good chunk of endurances. So we'll get the two endurances there. And Leia, I want you to build that. Alright. Mara, you're coming over to Antimeridius, which I will leave there for a second.
Building started.
And we're still mostly just doing the research on that. Alright. Seeing what's there. We're gonna see what's there. Latharra is space only. Oh, we can move you guys in now.
Order confirmed.
Well, let's do that. We have access to Bothawai. Go to invade Yavin 4. I wish you wouldn't. TBH.
Recruiting troops.
I'm gonna get the infantry together there. And let's get a happy note going. Let's do Nal Hutta again. Then we'll be able to just jump down to Latharra
Invasion
with Akbar's
commencing.
fleet. We are in the YouTube system. Bob thought he was making a funny pun a few weeks ago with a joke about a YouTube system, and I had to sadly inform him that that is what Nal Hutta's system is actually called.
Reporting in.
And it's not
Ready
just
to
a
roll.
joke you can make at
Roger
the
that.
expense of YouTubers.
Form up. Awaiting orders.
YouTubers also known as the scum of the earth.
Moving out. Heading
We're all
out.
horrible people. I
Building.
need everyone to understand
Yes,
that.
sir.
Let's see.
Right away, sir.
We'll get the turbo
Destination
blimp.
set.
And I think I want the heavy tracker right now. So we're going to try to get stuff going on both sides of the map, and I definitely want Corin for this one. Like, having a Jedi
Roger that.
will be incredibly useful here.
Moving ahead.
Like, we're dealing with 2 or 3 infantry hut heroes. I'm not sure if they're both, or if all 3 of them are infantry heroes.
Heading out.
I'm pretty confident 2 of them are.
Awaiting your orders.
So we'll send you down south to cover.
Prepare for assignment.
And I'm going to try to go up the middle with this, because we can adjust its heading once we know who's going where.
Yes, Commander.
I suppose I'll get the vision on that.
Awaiting orders.
No, I need all of you to actually go up here. I'm going to try to get away without building too many,
Yes.
too many capturable things.
Let's move out. There they are.
Yes, Commander.
But that might just be greedy.
Ready.
Right,
Affirmative.
you're going to go over there.
We gained a command post.
We'll get that capturable at least.
Coming in.
And we'll get artillery there to cover us on the
I await
next
your
one.
instructions.
I think we're going to need
Ready.
you over here. And
Reporting.
let's get Corin for
Understand.
Yes, sir.
the next area. Then I'll bring in Rogue Squadron so that we have some aerial cover as well beyond the
Squad, advance.
Yes, sir.
turbo blimp.
Men, prepare for assignment.
I'll follow your lead.
We've secured a build
Right.
pad.
Corin,
Yes.
this is your job.
Force be with me.
Engines primed.
Light them up and knock them down.
I'm with you.
I'm gonna try to send him after you, but I don't know if that's actually worth. Okay, let's pull back here,
Armed and ready.
because I think we might need to concentrate forces a little bit more.
Reporting.
Unit
Torpedoes
destroyed.
away.
Stay close to me. Ready for orders.
All right, get out of there.
Right
Unit
away.
destroyed.
Roger that. Moving out. I'm here. Don't underestimate. Form up.
I think we need some repairs.
Let me help you. As easy as
Okay, I'm just
pulling
gonna
off swamp rats.
try to watch this. You need to get out. I just want Corin doing this. Come on, there's one more. There you go, got him.
I understand.
All right.
Copy.
I'm gonna get Corin to heal his buddies,
Standing by.
Unit destroyed.
his Rogue Squadron comrades. All right. You
Commander Skywalker reporting.
vehicles can pull up here,
Yes, Commander.
because we need to just focus on taking that this next landing zone. But
Reporting.
I
Fall out.
need
Where do you need
these
me?
to repair. All right, infantry, you can come up there.
Form up.
You're all gonna head up to that one, and you're gonna capture that sensor for me.
Yes, Commander.
All right, I'm gonna build a turbo laser there, just that we have a bit more to
We
protect.
lost a build pad.
Let's go. What are your
So you
orders?
come up there.
Ready.
Let's try to get this out.
Turret
Build the repairs,
We've secured a build pad.
because we do have a faction capital to deal with here, so it is
We've lost a build pad.
expected that this will be a little bit more difficult to get through.
Copy.
Right, I don't want you going into the AA turret that we know is there, though.
We've lost
So let's
a
see.
build pad.
Get onto that. Get the AA turret.
Construction
I
complete.
think you can come over, because you can hit it just as easily, as long as we have it like started by the time we get there. There you go. Because that shouldn't have gotten through his shields, and these guys are ready to move up now too.
Way.
I copy. This way.
We've secured a build
Over there.
pad.
All right, the next turret.
Yes,
We've
sir.
lost a build pad.
Weapons online.
And can you get close enough to do that?
Commander.
There we go. Where's Corin at?
Mission.
Corin is coming up. Like, we know there's gonna be more...
Reporting. Attacking.
We've secured.
there's gonna be more heroes coming in. So let's try not to get too far up there. Alright,
I understand.
pull back. We just want to hold here. Shell huts are coming up. Or, are those the shell ones, or are they the other ones?
We've lost.
Right,
a
you're
build
loading up and you're healing. Okay.
I'm with you.
Well, we have this landing zone now. So let's bring in the Vipers, because I think we're going to want some farther shots there.
I await your
And
instructions.
now we have the sensor.
Can do.
Get up here.
I copy. Checking sector. We can cover you.
We're probably going to have to just attack the base that way.
Sir.
Well, we can bring in the air attack on this side,
capacity.
and then we should be able to go in more.
Move out.
Construction complete.
I'm here.
Transport here.
Let me help you.
Because we should be able to succeed on at least one of these sides.
We'll provide all the backup you need.
Let's go.
How can I help you?
Alright.
We've secured
And with that
a build
capturable, they actually... Oh, crap.
Roger that.
They snuck the VAT around.
Right, Commander. Keep going.
Make sure
There
you're
goes the
covered.
Destroyed.
Arterials.
Skywalker here.
Waiting, sir.
Alright, let's just finish on this side then. And we'll send everything else after you.
We'll provide all the backup you
Because
need.
that's kind of sad. Alright, how are you guys looking?
By.
Damn.
Awaiting your order. Right.
Turret got him.
Destroyed.
They went up. Don't have that. Let's get the V-Wings. The response time is going to be important there.
Weapons off.
That's one of the heroes.
Skywalker
Okay,
reporting.
Corin, you've got to go help
I am a Jedi.
against that hero.
Avoiding fire.
Moving ahead. Target confirmed.
Ooh,
Adjusting
you're going to have
course.
to move back.
Roger that. Form up. Waiting orders.
Okay, if they're going to hang out on that, there's nothing we can do. Let's go with
Adjusting.
more anti-infantry, and you are
Set.
getting a little bit dangerous.
Evasive maneuvers.
Well, let's go just finish those off.
Where
'Cause
do you
otherwise, you're not going to be doing anything for a second. We did kill the other hero, so that's good. Just back off of that.
understood?
Copy. Proceeding to target.
That one is not going to be helpful,
Proceeding.
I copy.
Walker moving.
because they have repairs there already.
Unit
Oh, crap.
Destroyed.
Wedge is gone for now.
Iblis here.
Roger that. Advancing.
What's the mission?
Okay, get over there.
Reporting.
And we'll keep trying on this side.
Ready to roll.
We got most of those heroes down.
Ready. Ready, sir.
You guys have got to come up. Because the VAT, if it just,
Skywalker reporting.
if it keeps healing itself, there's no way we can do anything about it. There we go.
Going.
Yes, come on.
And that was a capturable.
My way, sir.
Alright, so let's get a little bit closer.
I copy. Reporting. B-wing here. Affirmative.
I think we'll have to pay for Rogue Squadron to come back, but...
Yes, I'm on it. I'm with you.
Do you guys want to just take that out, actually? Corin, you're going to go inside the thing. We won't be able to use bombing runs. Still need to take down the
Affirmative.
How can I help you?
Destroyed.
planetary shield, which is from the capital.
Skywalker here. You're overconfident.
But we can take down the base shield there. And, yeah, don't go too far in there. Not that it makes any difference now. I think you're mostly all dead. Alright, you come out.
We've lost a build
Corin, I want you to crush that.
I'm going.
Even though telekinesis is not your family's strength, which was a weird thing in Legends of, like,
Weapons loaded.
genetically the Horns were just bad at force telekinesis, but good at energy stuff. Really not helping the argument of, like, Jedi aren't this hereditary wizard thing.
Awaiting your signal.
Destroyed.
As easy as bullseyeing.
Alright, so there's the final hero. Let's get this WLO out.
On my way.
We've lost a build pad.
Just want to stop. Oh, we're still in range of the turret. Never mind.
We've lost
Thought I was getting out of the range of the turret.
We've lost a build
Overconfidence is your weakness. Last mistake they'll ever make.
Okay, Corin, go for the capital. 8 out of 10. No, Corin, sorry, this is my bad. This is my bad entirely. I was trying to tell you to do stuff, and then I did the wrong thing.
On my way.
We've secured a build pad.
Corin, get it?
Unit
Corin,
destroyed.
get that hand up. There you go. There's that hand.
We've lost a build
Right away.
pad.
That's what I was looking for, buddy.
I read you.
All right,
On the move.
Vorin
Secured a
or
build
Veertag, you can go that way. I don't know why I was thinking Vorin now. He's a historian.
pad. Unit
Right away.
destroyed.
Yes,
Right, there's...
Bombardment
I'm
incoming.
with you.
We've lost a
About
build
sending a
pad.
message. This will get the rest of those turbo lasers. I should have just done that one, but again, it's the message. And we can bomb that last structure.
Close to me.
And that'll be their whole base. Then it's just a matter of what they have in the middle of the map.
Waiting orders.
Let's send you over for some heals.
We've lost a
Awaiting
build
orders.
pad.
Moving out. We've got your back.
I'm here.
And we can start going to this other
Come on,
one.
men.
Alright,
This way.
there are a good chunk of
Yes, sir. Got it.
units in there. So, or infantry.
Heading out, sir.
So let's get a bunch of
Maximum
our own
unit
infantry.
capacity.
Let me help you.
Unit destroyed.
How can I help you?
And let's try to get those. Alright, let's start with the AA turret, because otherwise that's going to be going for stuff I want to save.
I copy.
And let's go over to that road.
Received.
We've secured a build pad. We've lost a build pad.
Where do you need me?
Alright, you should be able to just clear them out pretty quickly.
Heading out.
Oh, get over to that. And we'll go into the city.
Moving out. Heading out.
That should be where their final stuff is.
Commencing attack.
Oh, get out. I'm clicking in areas that I can't click.
Unit
God, they went with AA everywhere.
we've lost a build pad.
Yes, sir. Right away. Stand together. Yes. We can still moving ahead.
Awaiting your orders.
Is that it? There we go.
We've lost
I didn't think there was that many AA turrets in there. Alright, we got ourselves Nal Hutta.
planetary control achieved.
Oh, I missed the text. I don't like, so the game is fun in that the Galactic level starts running on the
Building under construction.
victory
Building
screen, or
started.
whatever you want to call it. So it's not always telling you everything you want to hear. Alright, we're going to Latharra, because that'll be space only. This is going to hurt our infrastructure score, so that doesn't help for the mission. But
Building
we will
started.
be getting some of that back. So, I'm going to send you down to camp.
Construction
Into
complete.
position.
Should have... Oh, we're good with Argao. So I'll send him to Argao first. I might do a little bit of building up between episodes, just because we're just going to be waiting for the Viscount for a little bit. And I want that to hopefully feature in the next episode. So rather than like sitting around on the Galactic map and making you all watch that, I'll just do a little reorganization. Hopefully get to the point where the Viscount prototype is ready, and then we'll probably be good to
The enemy is
turn on
approaching.
Cruel. Finish off the Hutts maybe. Because I want to jump from Latharra up to Elysia. But let's see. Akbar, come on in. Bigger fish, MC-80 boy. Oh. Yeah, Dibana
Order
platform.
confirmed.
A little bit inconvenient placing of that one.
Roger that.
All ahead.
Alright. I think we're
Destroyer here.
station.
good for a pretty straightforward fight here. I want to get this Vontor more. The Sajin is getting focused, but
We've got them on scopes.
Cruiser standing by.
duty. Roger that.
like it's nice playing the New Republic against the Hutts because we are going fairly focused with our
That's got him.
carrier usage.
Toward the shield.
I mean, another big part of that is luckily
I copy.
the patron unit selection was a bit more heavily skewed towards carriers than it normally is, or than it often is. 'Cause in that way, I'm very much at everyone's mercy. But the poll should be going up today for which our next campaign will be. Let's get Akbar out of there. Because I did put a poll up on Patreon a couple days ago asking the patrons whether the next campaign should be Thrawn's Revenge, Fall of the Republic, or Revan's Revenge. I think the fact that a Fall of the Republic campaign has just started is very much not working in its favor right now, since the Fall of the Republic votes were very sparse. But it looks like Revan's Revenge will be the next one. So there has been quite a bit of work done recently, especially by others, for getting Revan's Revenge rolling some more. So there will be a lot to see there leading up to what should hopefully be a fairly soon beta. Okay, I need to make sure these bombers die.
Ready. Fire.
Especially since we don't have Rogue Squadron right now. Okay, Akbar, I need you gone.
Waiting orders. Fire.
That's definitely been a sad part for this right now, not having Akbar. I think I actually need to pull back even the bombers to help with some fightering, some anti-fighter duties.
Reporting.
Anti-bomber duties, really. But let's group them all together. Yeah, we got all their ships down now. We should be good to maybe start going towards the Golans. Let's get you all up there. I'm gonna just make sure we've got everything going in together. Let's see. Yeah, let's stay on the Golan 3. I think that makes the most sense. Get these bombers all in, and then E-Wings, I'm sorry, you... No, actually, you don't need to come back.
Consider those torpedo launchers gone. Open fire.
Not that you'll do much against the Golans.
Reporting for duty, Commander.
So really, I probably should send them back. There is...
Frigate reporting.
Nope, there's no bombers left. All right, we're good.
Yes, Commander.
Was probably a bit too lazy with that battle. Things started getting a little bit sideways, but we still managed to pull through okay. They didn't have that much here, but I think I was probably giving our fighters too much credit without Rogue Squadron for that. I also didn't realize the two Venators were there. That was probably the bigger thing, is not realizing the two Venators were there. Which they have a pirate refuge base. That's why.
On the way.
So that one was on me. If I knew the Venators would be coming, I might have handled that a little bit differently. But everyone made it out all right.
Open fire.
We're getting over to the base. You guys can come up a little bit more.
Your command, sir.
Endurance class at your disposal, sir.
All right, and Akbar's fine. I don't need to change the thumbnail again.
We're ready, Admiral.
I do need to still go through and do a lot of the earlier ones, though. YouTube is nice now in that it has A/B testing for thumbnails, so you can put in 3 different options for thumbnails, and it'll tell you how well they're doing relative to each other. And since I've always been bad at thumbnails and titles, that's useful for me. There we go, we got Latharra. And we're going to go up to Elysia.
Construction complete.
Because if we can do that, we'll be fairly protected. We're still building all these up. Lukazak getting attacked. We have an ion cannon there. We don't have a fleet in the area is the problem. Because our fleet in the area is this fleet down here. So I think I'm just going to have to auto-resolve that because we don't have even a shipyard. And I think we will... Well, let's just get into there. And I'm going to move Sov up, maybe? Because we don't need Sov's fleet and Akbar's together down here. Especially because we're just going straight up now.
The enemy has been spotted.
As I'll probably leave something on Elysia so that we can use bombing runs and bombardments. Okay, let's
Coming
put the
around.
Star Destroyer up front.
Engage.
We've got our orders. We're moving now.
Right away.
And, like, we'll leave something over the planet so we can do that in ground battles.
For your orders.
But we'll go up farther
I am
with the
you.
fleet.
Open fire.
All ships, fire on that target.
There's a good chance we lose Lukaszek, though. Alright, I don't want you to go forward at all, because you kind of did your job.
Yes, Commander.
But I want
Give me the
this...
I've got one on me.
Yeah,
Cannons
didn't
off.
quite get as far forward as I wanted on that, but the Dauntless is still moving in. Alright, that should save us.
Got one. Yes, got one. Hit the engines. Getting a lock.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, stop in front, and you guys go forward. This looks like it's another pirate refuge base.
Attack that target. All craft engaged.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Station. Copy.
So that'll be another good chunk of fighters, but they don't have a Voracious alongside it like they did last time. It's kind of the combination of the two that we need.
You suggest?
Cruiser reporting.
But I'll see if I can reassign Wedge.
Should we go around for another pass? Stay on target. Freeze to full throttle. Rendezvous at
I got one on me.
8.1.
And get up there.
Standing by.
Get to the goal in 2,
Copy.
Give the word.
I copy. We're ready.
and get up to the goal in.
Try and draw their fire.
So the ISD was made to do the initial tanking there, but now we've pulled everything past it. It's not taking any more damage. It had enough chonk to it to get through the start of the battle.
In range.
Taking fire.
So, like you can see, of our...
Star
You get a bit more to the power to shields, but if they're able to take down the shields, this is still, what, 13,800 total pop? Or not pop, total health? Guys, can you not? I'm trying to make a point here. So yeah, 7,000 shields, 5880 hull, compared to 8,100 and 8,000 hull and shields. So if you want something to take like that initial brunt of it, if you're confident it can do it, then it can be a bit safer to go for that, the higher base values over relying on power to shields and power to hull. I guess that would be brace.
Yes, Commander.
So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing with the ISD there, at least. In case people are wondering.
Home 1 is at your
But we
command.
should be able to get in here. Then we can deploy Drayson further north. He can just keep spying one Hutt planet ahead. But with Sov and that extra little set of units, I think we should send them up north, because we do want to deal with the CSA. We want them to stop. Because I think we're probably going to go Hutts to CSA and Empire last, even though we do need to start building up on the other front with the Empire.
I am with you. May the Force be with us.
Having more of our fleets able to focus towards that northern part is going to be useful. That's down, and then that's just a ground unit over there, so I'll just auto-resolve.
Defeated.
But I think that's going to do it for our episode today. Thank you so much for watching. We are making some good progress against the Hutts. It was getting close to the time to turn on Cruel, even though we are primarily getting by ignoring some of the northern stuff right now. We have Nance over here. We have another fleet that we can maybe nearly have going thanks to what's being built on Bilbringi. Sov is going to be able to start moving stuff up. So we're on the way to something. Definitely something. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.